Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to be back, and I think we are in for a couple of very interesting days. Just before a few opening remarks, just by coincidence, we had delivered today from Hyundai Mipo Dockyard in Korea the world's largest LNG bunkering vessel. The vessel you see there is the Kairos. She's a first of kind, 7,500 cubic meter capacity, ice class 1A, gas electric propulsion, zero ballast, zero emissions during bunkering. So really a first of kind. And I thought at the start of this conference, where we're going to be talking about emissions and what the industry has in store, using this picture was a good way to start. And I think change is on the horizon, and our industry must adapt willingly, embracing opportunity, or be forced into submission by increasingly tough environmental regulation and commercial pressure. Where we are today, your customer is looking for climate-positive ocean transportation. And I borrowed that phrase from IKEA, but it could just as easily have come from Cargill. It could have come from one of the big mining companies. It's across all sectors, climate-positive transportation. And your customer is looking to complement the efficiency improvements across other parts of the value chain. And those that contribute will succeed, and those that do not contribute will fail. And that's the reality we face today. And we shouldn't be ashamed of it, because where there are challenges, there are opportunities. And I think the one thing we have to recognize is that ships are no longer over the horizon, out of sight, out of mind. They are part of the value chain. They have to contribute to sustainability targets. Whether we like it or not, that's the world we are in now. So I would ask you all, how does your organization measure up to that challenge? What are you doing to face this new commercial and regulatory reality? But we're not just talking about emissions this week, we're talking about digitalization and automation. So in the midst of this change, with digitalization and automation on the agenda, I think we must remember our seafarers. How do we make a seagoing career attractive when more and more decisions are made in a control room ashore, where instead of an engineer or a navigator making decisions on their own using their experience, they wait for somebody ashore to make that decision for them? I think that's something our industry has to face. We can't disempower the mariner if we want good people to go to sea to operate the ships that we're building today and the ships that are floating on the water today. So as we move forward, let's not forget the people on the sharp end of the industry. And with a few exceptions, every sector of our industry is struggling with low charter rates and high operating costs. Again, this is unlikely to change quickly, so as we discuss new technology and ways of optimizing the shipping industry, I think we have to make sure that the new methods that we use, the new equipment we use, is affordable and offers sustainable solutions. And as the famous saying goes, the Stone Age did not end because we ran out of stones. The reality is the shipping industry is changing. And as we mentioned before, with challenge comes opportunity. And looking at the extremely relevant agenda and speaker list that we have for this next couple of days, I'm very confident that we can identify many of those opportunities, and I really would encourage everybody to interact, because there is a huge body of experience in this room. If we can unlock that, if we can get people to share ideas, even if they're slightly controversial, I think we'll all benefit from it, and this conference will have achieved a great deal, and you will have been in the room where it happened.